Hi home cooks! Today I'm in the kitchen making make-ahead breakfast wraps.
These homemade burritos are loaded with cheese, eggs, and a hearty filling, wrapped up and frozen so you can grab a quick and easy breakfast anytime. This recipe is simple, delicious, and super convenient.
These wraps are packed with protein, they're perfect for school mornings or breakfast on the go. They're easy to customize and are just as good reheated as they are fresh.
So let's get into the kitchen. This is how I make freezer-friendly breakfast wraps.
I'm going to start this recipe with the hearty egg filling. Wash and cut into small cubes 3 medium potatoes. I'm going to parboil the potatoes for about 8 to 10 minutes depending on their size. Then drain them and set them aside to cool and dry. Now in a large oven-proof skillet on medium heat, I'm going to crumble and fry 1 pound of ground sausage meat. Once the meat is cooked through, remove it to a plate and set it aside. Then I'm going to wash, cut, and remove the seeds from 1 bell pepper. I'm going to dice my bell pepper and add this to the skillet and fry with the leftover oil from the sausage meat. And now for the egg mixture. In a bowl, whisk together 10 eggs. Add in a 1/4 cup of milk and season with about a 1/2 teaspoon of salt and a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, or to your taste. Whisk this together until you have a smooth egg mixture. Then I'm going to pour this into the skillet with the bell peppers. I'm also going to add back in the cooked sausage and the potatoes. Now you can cook this right on the stovetop, or for a more hands-free option, place the whole thing in a preheated 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius oven, and let it bake in the oven for 20 to 25 minutes, or until the eggs are cooked and set in the center. The time will depend on the type of pan you're using, and if you don't have an oven-proof pan, you can transfer this whole mixture into a greased casserole dish. Now that the eggs are cooked, I'm going to remove them from the oven and allow them to cool and set.
The meat. And we're just gonna mix it around a bit.
And we're ready to assemble the wraps. I'm going to cut the egg mixture into 10 equal rectangles. I have some grated cheddar cheese off to the side and 10 large flour tortillas. I'm just going to place 1 rectangle of the egg mixture into the center of one of my tortillas. I'm going to place a little bit of hot sauce on top, but this step is optional. Sprinkle on top some of the cheddar cheese, then tuck in the sides and roll up your little breakfast burrito. Now you can secure each wrap in some plastic wrap, parchment paper, or even aluminum foil. Allow them to cool completely, and unless you're using them right away, place the covered wraps into a freezer bag. I'm going to label mine and then they're ready to store in the freezer for up to 2 months. When you're ready to use them, you can either remove them from the freezer the night before and allow them to defrost in the fridge overnight, or you can cook them straight from frozen. You can reheat these really quickly and easily in a microwave. If you're cooking a lot of these at once, place them on a baking sheet and allow them to warm through in a preheated 350 degrees Fahrenheit oven for about 20 to 25 minutes. You can also reheat these in an air fryer, or my favorite method is to remove them from their wrapping and pan fry them in a medium-low skillet and cook until it's warmed through and golden and toasted on all sides. This easy breakfast is packed with fluffy scrambled eggs, melted cheese, and your favorite breakfast fillings. They're perfect for meal prepping or if you're looking to stock your freezer with some hearty homemade breakfasts. These wraps are simple, filling, and family-friendly. A delicious way to skip the drive-thru for a healthier homemade breakfast on busy mornings.
And as always, you can find a link to the full written recipe in the description box below.
Enjoy! If you're a fan of deliciously simple vintage recipes and old-fashioned skills, then you'll want to check out this next video. Thanks for stopping by.